All right, we are recording. All right, and I'm going to unmute Dawn. There you go. So you should be unmuted too. All right. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Let's see here. We've got the Bloom Society. We've got Rise Together Society on here, and we've got Group Magnificent on here as well. So welcome, everybody. I am so excited to share with you guys how you guys are all going to get your booties on the beaches. You all are going like this, right? You're all muted, so I can't hear you guys go, woo, but you're all going, woo. But you know what? To get us started, we're gonna watch a little clip of what is to come our way. So I'm gonna screen share you here. And we're going to switch over to this clip right, not that, this here. And here we go. So hopefully that gave you guys a little taste of what is to come. Like literally I can see myself sitting at that pool and basking in the sun with no kids around me, especially after summer right now with no kids around me. It's going to be amazing, amazing. So let me introduce myself. I am Hannah Hall. I am a superstar director out of Kenosha, Wisconsin. I have been with Scentsy for 8.5 years. It's been phenomenal. It is my full-time gig. I have a couple of side gigs on the side just to really keep me in the community and meeting people. But Scentsy is our family's full-time income. So it's been super, super amazing. My partner in crime is also here with me, Dawn Spencer. She's going to introduce herself.
Hi, guys. I'm Dawn Spencer. I am a superstar director in Gurnee, Illinois, about 30 minutes away from Hannah Hall. I've been doing Scentsy for almost 10 years. It'll be 10 years in December, and it's also my full-time gig, and I love it. That's it. And I'll go into discussing, you want me to move to the next thing? And I wanted to welcome everybody. Thanks for coming on tonight. I know you guys are all excited about earning this trip, and I want you to remove anything out of your head that makes you think you might not earn it, because you're going to. You're going to earn it if you put your mind to it. So I printed up this sheet today, and I wrote on it, I'm earning this trip. So first thing I wanted to talk about is what's happening in August. So awesome job, everyone. I know Hannah's team, my team, I'm sure Chris's team, I haven't heard from her, but our numbers were like ridiculous. I think our team did an extra 15 or 20,000. No, 20 or 25,000 compared to last year at this time, which is huge because last year at this time we had that big sale in July instead of June. So I don't know if you thought of that, Hannah, but that was awesome. So great job, everyone. And Sue, so starting today is our 10% off sale. So we are going to be doing away with the current spring summer catalog at the end of this month. So most everything in the catalog is 10% off. Keep in mind the package deals that have 2 warmers in them are not included, nor are like the Major League Baseball warmers or the I can't think of the word. The other warmer, the house warmer. What's that house warmer called?
Our charity warmer?
Yeah, charity warmer. Thank you. I couldn't think of charity. Okay, you guys make me nervous. Okay, so that is happening this month, which is awesome. So you guys always kill it in August with the 10% off sale. The next thing to remember is that Scentsy is offering every single person that joins Scentsy this month a free Disney Princess Wax collection. So, which is awesome. You guys, this is rare for Scentsy to ever offer us anything. So this month in particular, we get the bonus kit. So you get the fall, winter stuff, and you get the spring, summer stuff, meaning catalogs, wax samples and all of that, or wax testers and all of that. So this month only, you're also going to get a free pack of the Disney Princess Wax collection. So I thought that was pretty darn awesome. The other thing they are doing is anybody that rejoins gets reinstated this month. They also, if they purchase that rejoin kit, they also get that free Disney Princess Wax collection. So incredible. I mean, you guys, they don't do this usually. We usually can't get more than 1 kit. So they're offering us people that have left to come back, and they are offering them to come back for free. And if they want to get a kit, I think it's $59. And look at all the stuff that you get in the kit. It's like a nice collection. You get a warmer, you get a bar of wax, you get washer whiffs, you get a full size of the a full-size tester set. You get a consultant guide, a quick start guide, you get catalogs, order forms, product lists, blah, 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 on and on. So you guys think about who has left the company that you think could really do well, because circumstances change. So I just think that's really awesome. The other thing that's happening is I bring back my bar. We have, I don't remember the name of it, but that little camper mug that's super cute, and great way to market that is through campsites. So if you know people that love to camp, that is going to be a winner there. So I think that was it. Am I missing anything, Hannah?
No, that was good.
Okay. And then I'm going to jump into explaining of the locations where we're going, right? You want me to jump into that? Okay. So we have 3, we really have 1 option, unless you're top 100, which you totally can do. You could totally be a top 100. We know lots of people that hit top 100. So if you earn this trip for 1 or for 2 people, you're going to be able to go to Marco Island, Florida. And this trip is what the one you just saw on that video. It looks amazing. And Hannah's going to be showing you guys some pictures. It looks amazing. And it's, from what I've talked to people, right? I had never heard of Marco Island. I don't know where I've been. Am I the only one that's never heard of it? But I had never heard of it. And after asking questions, a ton of people have been there, and they said it's so wonderful. Like, it's a place you go and relax and like just be, in the still, and you can relax and just have a good moment on the beach side or on the hammock. So this trip is going to be June 23rd through 27th. It's going to be at the JW Marriott Marco Island Beach Resort, which is beautiful. Have you guys looked at any of the pictures? You need to. And anytime you get discouraged, because we all go through those moments, go back and look at these pictures, because they're going to get you hyped again and give you the fuel you'll need to ask people to do a party for you. So that's the main one for North America. There are two other options are for Australia is New Zealand, and this is going to be in Queenstown, New Zealand, which I would love to go to New Zealand. And that's March 25th through 29th. And then the other trip is for European consultants.
Did you say PN consultants?
PN, you're a PN. Yep, gotta go. Okay, so the next one is in Switzerland. I don't know how to say that city.
Switzerland?
Yeah, Montreux something. Switzerland. So that trip is in April 23rd through the 27th. Now, both of these trips, if you're top 100, you can actually pick from any of the trips, and you get to pick from all three trips. So that's I think it's a great thing to shoot for, is the top 100 tier. I think that's all I have. Hannah, take it away.
Awesome. All right, so we are going to basically go into what the trip qualifications are and what you need at whatever level you are to earn the incentive. So you should have out in front of you, you should have this, right? Or wait, you can't see me. Can you see me? No. Can you see me?
I can see you.
On the corner?
I can see you towards the right.
Yeah. Okay, super, cool. All right, I love it. All right, so you should have this printed off, the trip qualifications, because we're going to work through that. Then you should also have pulled up on your computer. You could have it printed out if you want to. There should be I sent you a file like this. It's actually in Excel, so you can print it off, or you can actually work on it on your computer, and it'll automatically update it and calculate it too. So it's really cool. So those are the things that you need out in front of you, and probably a pen, maybe a piece of paper, just if you need notes too. But we're going to start on our trip qualifications. So you see that there are basically 4 tiers to this trip. The first tier is registration to Scentsy Family Reunion. Now, it is not, sorry, I don't know if that was, I'm just going to mute you, John, until, if you need to come back on, mute yourself, unmute, okay?
Okay.
Scentsy Family registration is just for the registration. It's not for airfare or hotel or anything. It's just your registration. That is 15,000 points needed. Now, here's where you're going to look at these 2 categories. If you're looking at that chart right there on the first page, it says you need 15,000 points. However, out of those 15,000 points, 3,000 of those points need to be from not PRV sales. They need to be from your getting paid at title. They need to be at recruiting, sensational start level, something or other, not having to deal with PRV. And the reason we do this is that Scentsy wants you to not only be selling product, but they want you to be working your business too. And so I love this. I love that we have to have non-PRV in there, because you could someone who is amazing at sales could just sell 15,000 in like 2 months and be done with it. But yet they make you actually, if you earn the trip, you have to have non-PRV points. So that's where that comes from. The second level is an all expense paid incentive trip for the consultant. So just for you. So that would be for you to Marco Island. It would be your hotel, your airfare. If Marco Island, I don't believe that it is an all-inclusive resort. I don't know. I haven't looked at that, honestly. But if not, they give you spending money too as well. So that's what that would be. The third tier is you and a guest, all expense paid to Marco Island. That would be all your airfare, all your travel expenses, your food and lodging, everything there. All the Scentsy events included too as well. Then the fourth tier is the top 100. You get to pick a location of your choice. So you could go to Switzerland, New Zealand if you wanted to, or you can have a personal concierge at Marco Island helping you like plan your trip out or whatever, like royal treatment, that sounds like. So that's really exciting. So those are the different tiers.
Hannah, it's
Yep.
not an all-inclusive. Just
No,
so you know.
okay. All right. So they will give you some spending money for there too. So, all right. So let's talk about the different ways that you're going to earn your PRV. So if you want to turn your page, if you're on that, you can earn your, earn your points. You can earn your points by PRV. Each dollar that you sell is a point. You'll know the difference in the only difference is with the licensed product with the Disney collection, like, you know, the buddies are 30, if they're 35, you only get 30 PRV. So you will only get 30 points from those. You won't get 35 from those. So make it a goal to at least sell 2,000 a month if you can. That's really what is needed in order to earn the trip. Building your team, you get points that way. So this is where this trip differs from last year. And it's actually, you can earn more points this way. So if you look at the sponsoring points chart, any frontline consultant who promotes to certified consultant for the first time during the qualification period from August 1st to January 31st, you as their sponsor, you get 500 points. So you don't get a point, you don't get any points right when they sign up. Okay, they've got to do some work. You've got to mentor them a little bit in order to get some points for them. So once they do hit certified, you get 500 points. Here's the thing that's different. For all frontline consultants who first joined during the qualification period, January 1st through 31st, you will receive 100 points every month they are active. And active means that they have sold 200 PRV. So this is going to be encouraging you to not only get them to certified, but to keep them active throughout the incentive earning period. So really, you could be making 1,100 points off of them. So 100 more points than last time too. So that's really cool. I liked that aspect of it. You can also earn points through your personal promotions. You see down there that the higher you promote, the more points that you get too as well. If you double promote within a month, you get both points. So that's really cool. A lot of people can go from lead to superstar. You can go, like, there's lots and lots of jumps because it is like fall and winter is on fire for selling. So you guys are going to see lots of promotions coming your way. Turn the page 3, it's paid at entry title. This is one that we all loved last year. It was so confusing. But basically, your title at the beginning of the incentive period, that's your entry title. Make sure that you look at title, not rank. That's the difference, okay? If you get paid at that title, if you are a lead consultant and you get paid at that title, 5 out of the 6 months, you get an extra 2,500 points. So that really encourages you and your team to hit that title numbers, your GWV. Paid at title monthly. So this is per month. The last one was like in general, if you hit it for 5 months. This one is paid at title per month. So you can see all the different point breakup there too as well. So if you enter as a lead and you actually promote to a superstar consultant or director, then you will be getting paid at that entry level because your entry level was lead. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. So you want to keep promoting because your entry level is really low there. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. Down at the bottom, it says PRV consistency. If you sell 500 or more per month, 5 out of the 6 months, you earn an extra 2,500 bonus points. So that's awesome. That encourages you to actually be putting in that 500 that gets you that leadership pay off of your downline. Okay, turning the page, the next page is the sensational start. This is where you are helping your consultants, your new recruits, earn sensational start. It's not like you're just getting them to certified and saying bye-bye. Like, you're actually helping them through their 70 days, encouraging them. You know, level 3 is level 2 and level 3 are they need recruits. So you're helping them, mentoring them in that way too. They're also earning points from here. From this chart, you can see the difference in there. So the top is for the new consultants, and then the bottom is for the consultants. Yeah, the sponsors, right? Okay. So that's basically how we are getting all of our points. Hopefully that makes sense. And if you guys have questions while we're going throughout this, Dawn is actually monitoring the chat box, and so she will answer questions. She'll hop on if any question needs clarification or whatever. So let's look at, you got any yet?
Well, I was going to say that if there were some questions, for whatever reason, I'm just seeing Megan's comment. It says, I know it was different last year. The PRV consistency points is what I'm asking about. So I don't know what she's asking about because I don't see above that. It's not showing me anything above it. So for whatever reason, it chopped off, I think, some of her questions. So if you can just re-ask your question.
Okay, sure. Okay, so let's move on. If my computer wants to move on with me. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to give you a couple scenarios. Sorry, and I might sneeze here in just a minute, just forewarning you. These are a couple scenarios at each level. So certified, you'll see the different levels of level 1, level 2, and level 3. Okay? So it's breaking it down for you, basically what you need to do at each level. I will post these for you guys too, but here's a snapshot. If you are a certified consultant, screenshot it, pull up your phone, take a picture of it or whatever. This gives you a nice layout of what you need per month or total in each category. Okay? So there's your certified. Here's your lead. And if you notice, not all of them are selling $2,000 a month. Level 1 is only selling $500 a month. Level 2 is $1,400 a month. Level 3 is $3,000 a month. So that's there's a difference in there, determining on what level you might want to earn.
Okay, so I have the question that Megan was asking.
Sure.
She said, you see the PRV consistency. So I don't know what page that was. She says, hit 500 PRV 5 out of the 6 months. You get 2,500 points. It lists those 2,500 points as non-PRV points. Last year, those counted as your PRV points, didn't it? She said, didn't know if it was a typo. Page 3.
I'm going to assume that this is not a typo because we were sent this early too when we looked over it. And so I would say maybe that's because it's based on consistency. I know it is PRV, but right now I would say we'll consider that non-PRV, and Megan, we'll get just double clarification on that from some other people too. But,
okay, she said thank you, and she's hoping that it's correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, and then Mitzi asked if you could. So Mitzi, you should be seeing like all of the printout of like level 1, 2, and 3 as being a lead or certified on the screen, not necessarily Hannah. So Hannah might not show her face till at the end.
Right.
So she was asking if you would show, it sounded like she was asking if you would show your face.
Oh.
But I don't think you want to yet because you're showing all of these slides.
Right. Yep.
Right. Okay, continue on.
That's lead. And then let's move on to, this is star. You see there's 750 PRV a month, 1,400 PRV a month, 3,400 PRV a month. Again, if you are a star, snapshot this, screenshot it. This is going to help you in the next thing that we're going to do as well.
And just so you know, it is showing up cut off, so you don't see some of it. But I think the majority of it's showing. So
okay, all right.
So we will post everything.
Yep. It's probably when I just put them together as a collage too, so we wouldn't have to flip through so many screens. But the PRV is the top, so you just know that you're seeing level 1, 2, and 3. So this is Superstar Consultant. Again, it's the same as far as your PRV differences in each of the different levels. Screenshot that or whatever, and then here is Director. And just for those those DQs that we have, DQ will start the period as a director. So if you have a current title of DQ right now, you are entering as a director.
Okay, Lori would like you to go back to the Superstar page.
Screenshot that or whatever. And we will post these two on the event so you guys can see them later, okay? All right, so last one was director. Okay, now I want you guys to pull up that incentive trip calculator that we had. And hopefully you guys can still see my screen, right? Right, Don?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so here's what the trip calculator looks like. It actually, like, there's people, whether it's you guys or whatever, are working on it. It's kind of funny. I didn't realize it did that. But once you have, you can save it to your hard drive. And actually, let me see if I, did that. Well, it's okay. I don't want to waste time doing that. Okay, so here's what you're going to be able to do. You're going to be able to calculate like this. Let's say whatever this person, whoever this is doing this, they're putting in their numbers, and it's going to calculate for them what their total expected down here at the bottom is, okay? So make sure when you do this, you go to your file and you can save it, which I think I already have, to my hard drive, and that way it's only for my editing only too, if that makes sense to you guys. But you can do it on your paper too. So if you're looking at the sections, you're right here is line 6 is the PRV for 1 point for every that you're going to sell each month. So go ahead right now and just fill in what you think you are capable of selling for each month.
So Brooke asked, how do you calculate it if you change titles in the middle of the incentive earning period? So you'll probably talk on that, but I just want to make sure I asked it.
Sure. You'll see that. Yeah, you'll see that when we get down to the blue part, Brooke. So then once you have estimated what you think you're capable of selling in your PRV, then you're going to go down to your PRV consistency. And obviously, you have to sell at least $500 a month, at least, to earn this trip, unless you're going to sell like 7,000 one month or whatever. But let's just assume you are selling at least 500 a month. And so you're going to go down here to your 5th month, which is going to be December. And once you hit your 500, you're going to get that 2,500. So you're going to fill that in too as well. And then the next part is the frontline certified. So this is determining how many recruits do you think that you can get. If you can get 2 recruits in August and get them certified, then you're going to throw 500 there, or you're going to throw 1,000 there in August. So this person got 1 recruit in August and they got certified in August. Then here, whether they were recruited in August, they certified in September. So throw yourself in there, like how many recruits do you think you can get between now and the end of January? 5, 6, whatever, throw those in there, and your goal is always going to be to get them certified. Then the green is going to be active, your frontline active each month. So if they're selling 500, if they've certified each month, then you're going to, if they've gotten active each month, you get the 200 for them. So you're going to fill that 100 each month for them. I just butchered that. Each new recruit that sells 200, you get 104. So here, they're showing in September that person had 2 recruits that at least sold 100 for September, so they put 200 there. Then she had 3 recruits that at least sold 200, so she put 300 there.
So Hannah, I have a question. That light orange, so the front line certified,
Yep.
500 points, that does include people that have joined before August 1st, correct? Because it just says qualification period of August 1st, so they have to hit certified between August.
Right. So that could be previously reinstated people that have not hit certified yet too. So that can count for them too. Or if you had any recruits in the summer incentive that did not certify, anybody, any of your frontline that have not certified, if they certify within the incentive period, you get 500 points for them.
That's so cool.
Yeah. All right, then line 10. So line 10 is for your personal sensational start. So if you are still within your 70 days, this is where you would add any points that you see yourself hitting sensational start. The next blue one, this one is for your frontline hitting sensational start. So those from your new frontline, your new recruits, if they're hitting sensational start, that's where you're going to input points for them in here. And then the next one, the blue line, and Brooke, this is going to come where your question was, your personal promotion points. So each month that you promote, so looking at this person promoted to a superstar consultant in September. They didn't promote in October, but then in November, they promoted to director. So they came in as a star. So each month that they got paid, they at least got 400 monthly paid at title. But then she got paid at a Superstar, so she got paid $500. She got paid at Superstar for $500. Then she promoted to director, so then she made $800. But then in December, they didn't hit director numbers. They only hit Superstar numbers. But because she entered as a star, she still gets those Superstar numbers. So because she grew her team right here, even though they didn't hit the numbers here, it's still paying off. You guys see that? That's what's important. And then because she did grow here, she gets her 2,500 PRV for entry titles here. And that gave this consultant a total of 35,800 points. So she earned level 3. So this is something that you guys can work on and you can tweak out throughout the time too as well. Hopefully that gives you a little help on how that is working out too as well. I love that because I'm such a numbers person, and I've got to see where I need to increase. Like if I have myself set for 5 or 6, if I have myself set for 6 recruits, but I only have 5, then I've got to maybe make up those other points somewhere else, maybe in selling more that month. Or something. So it's always nice to be able to go back and to readjust your points too as well. Okay. They will tell you that people that write down their goals are 80% more likely to achieve them. So you guys sitting down, printing this off, writing it out, figuring it out. There's a couple other incentive trackers that I've seen out there. I know Christina Steinberg did one with some suitcases on it. Super, super cute. This is me. Like I'm analytical. I need to look at it. This is what I do. Some people like the filling in the cutesy, smoochy stuff, whatever. That's totally fine. However you write out how you are going to earn it is best. Now, something else I want to add to that. I would love to see you also label your points. What do I mean by that? So when you go back to your incentive tracker and you look at it and it says PRV, frontline certified. Who is that frontline certified? Like name them. Like I'm getting Sarah to join my team, and Sarah is going to get me 500 points in October. So really think through, like look through your list, look through your hot list of who's getting, who's helping you get those points. Break down your months. If you put 3,000 PRV for October, how are you getting that 3,000 PRV? Like, do you have events? Write down each event, how much they're going to give you, how much PRV, how many parties you've got, stuff like that. The more that you break it down, the more detailed that you get, your plan is gonna it's gonna thrive because you have just thought through it so much. If you just fill in numbers and your heart is not in these numbers or whatever, then it's not something that you're gonna stick to and that you're gonna strive to obtain. Okay. Do we have any other, Brittany asked, where can I find that Excel sheet? We posted it on the event for this too. Okay. Something else I also wanted to tell you guys, and my girls at SFR, that we rented a house together, and they can tell you this. So something that for the past 2 years I have just kind of taught myself is that a lot of people will say, I'm going to try to earn the incentive. And I cringe at that, because trying leaves room for failure. Does it not? It does, right? When you proclaim something, there's no room for failure. It's an absolute, this is what's happening. And it was funny because we're standing in the bedroom and my daughter had called. I think it was the morning that we were getting ready to leave or something. I don't, oh, no. It was before the trip was even announced. That's what it was. And she called and she's like, well, what are you guys going to do tonight? And I said, well, we're going to go to our last session, and we're going to learn where mommy and daddy are going on vacation next year. I mean, like, you guys, it just rolls off my tongue because I'm proclaiming it. This is what is happening. We are going. When I talked to my husband, I was like, did you see where we get to go next year? Like, it's so exciting. Like, you know, it's not that we're not trying, you guys, we are doing this. And I think that is such a mindset. So get that in your mind. Get that in your mind. When you speak to people, when you're at parties, show them a picture of Marco Island, and you guys can say, make sure you guys Facebook friend request me, because I'm going to be showing you guys lots of pictures from Marco Island in June when I am there. Don't tell them I'm trying to earn this incentive trip. Like, proclaim it. Tell them this is where I'm going to be. It's a mindset. And once your mind gets that through it, rolls off your tongue, literally, guys, it changes. Like, I don't know. There's something in you that you work harder, and like anything, guys, in life that you proclaim, like if you, like, I'm losing weight, you know, like it's just something that clicks in your brain and it's easier to work for. So that being said, do we have any other questions? Feel free to unmute yourself. I think that you guys can, if you want to hop on and ask a question, if you need to see a slide again or something or whatever, but we will post those on the event and probably on the society and group page too. So any other questions, or Don, if you have anything to add too as well.
I like broccoli.
Right?
That was good, Hannah. It was good. I'm over here. I was trying to calculate my numbers, and I'm like, oh, wait, I was supposed to be monitoring the chat.
Yep.
Oh, boy.
All right. Well, you guys, we are really excited for you. I'm going to challenge our Blooming Society group, and probably Dawn can hop on and challenge her girls too as well. And I know if Chris was on, she would challenge her girls. But once you have your action plan laid out, which is basically your trip tracker laid out, share it with your sponsor, your director, your superstar director. Share it with them and let them look at it and let them be able to hold you accountable to that. I love that I'm able to check in with my girls and be like, hey, you had 3,000 PRV written down for October. How is your October looking? Are you booking? You know, share your goals with those of us that can encourage you, and that we can then turn around and equip you with some tools and some ideas that we might have that will help you in that direction too. Okay? All right, if there are no questions, then we will let you guys go. I know that Dawn's society group has a call in 14 minutes, so that's super.
No, it starts at 8:15.
Oh, 8:15. Oh,
yeah.
Sorry.
30 minutes.
30 minutes. In 30 minutes, the rest of you, make sure you are planning out your action plans. Share them. If you have questions, let us know. I will right away post those pictures of the different scenarios and stuff for you guys too. So, okay? All right. We love you very much. Have an awesome rest of your night, and we will see you on the beaches of Marco Island. You guys, all right?
Thanks, Hannah.
See ya.